I think we're running out of old buildings in a sense. So I think whatever heritage buildings that we can preserve, we actually should preserve.
Most museums being teared down as well, and then this one's going to be teared down. Not sure what we're left with.
These voices echo a chorus of people who have been disappointed by the Urban Redevelopment Authority's decision not to renew the lease on Old School at Mount Sophia. In 2007, the former Methodist Girls School site was transformed into an art center. And now, the URA has announced that tenants at Old School cannot stay beyond June 2012. URA will redevelop the site for residential use and conserve one building out of 6, explaining in an email statement that conservation has to be selective and we cannot keep all. The site holds sentimental value for MGS alumni, and some of them have banded together to set up a Facebook group, Save Old School, to lobby URA to reconsider its decision. However, not all Singaporeans feel for the cause.
Singapore being a land scarce country, so I think that is a better use of our resources.
For normal Singaporeans like me, I'm not much of an affiliation to the school or the building, so I think it's fine for it to be teared down.
They do tear down old buildings, and I can understand the rationale.
Right.
And the other thing is, there are people who are sentimental about things like that. But where do you draw the line?
I don't really care because it's the content that matters.
Perhaps the muted response of some is because Old School has yet to worm its way into the hearts of Singaporeans, unlike other remote enclaves like Rochester Park and Dempsey.
Honestly, I think one reason is because it's quite inaccessible. You still need to climb this long flight of stairs to go up. Actually, I've been up before and it is not very convenient.
It's actually quite cool, but I don't think many people know about it. So if more people did know about it, then, maybe they'd keep it or something.
Dempsey, they have done a very good job in, perking up that place. But over here, it's still very quiet.
Nicholas Shi, the co-founder of Cinema, a theatre dedicated to local movies, agrees that Old School's location has not made it easy to attract crowds.
I think it's like a temple. There's this saying for Shaolin, if you're willing to climb the steps, then you get enlightenment. I think in a way it sort of worked out in that sense, but we love for the films to reach out to a wider audience.
But according to Old School's publicist Mabel Tay, Old School was always meant to be an arts enclave with minimum commercialization. The site was acquired by URA in 1996 to develop the area, meet the demand for residential needs, and optimize the MRT infrastructure.
What are they going to build there? Residential. Wow, then
I think
save the place, I think. We have too many residentials here anyway.
Replacing it with anything interesting? Well, how boring.
So it seems that while some Singaporeans are not bothered about Old School being demolished, they're unhappy that it is making way for residential developments. Next up, we find out what the Facebook group Save Old School has negotiated with URA.